ap cherche. Yo konte pou nou viv, yo konte pou nou tout ka viv en paix vrai. Why them chante ça.
Hey guys, it's Zeno D from the ETK production team. Just giving you a little introduction into our community. First off, this is a community-oriented channel organized by a collective of those who have researched the UFO phenomenon and also who has had personal experiences of extraterrestrial origin. Different terms have been assigned to these extraterrestrial entities and to their vehicles by the scientific, the UFO, the spiritual, and the military political communities. On this channel, we will discuss, solve, and expose hidden truths about the UFO phenomenon. We will share exotic information about the mysteries associated with UFO sightings, like UAPs, USOs, crop circles, cattle mutilations, abductions, seances, occult activity, celestial events, weather anomalies, spiritual meditation, interdimensional hominids, and scientific military advancement. We will go live with guests of common origin who will give testimonies of personal UFO sightings and experiences that they've had. We will also try to unravel as a community the ancient history associated with UFOs, aliens, and extraterrestrials as it pertains to religious beliefs, archaeological finds, mythology, ancient architecture, documented historical events, and the hidden history associated with UFO phenomenon that dates back to thousands of years. What separates us from other channels is that we use a multitude of research from a diverse array of information that illustrates a different truth from that which your favorite UFO podcast talk show host dare discusses or talk about. We have these million subscriber YouTube accounts with talk show hosts who out of nowhere all of a sudden starts talking about UFOs in the last year or so, and your favorite podcast talk show host is filtering the information and excluding tons of research, experiences, and data that has been gathered over the years on the UFO phenomenon. It's like they were paid millions of bucks to mislead the UFO conversation away from the traditional UFO experiences that many of us have had throughout time. And I think we as a community are onto them. To counter this misinformation, we guarantee raw UFO coverage. Much of the UFO phenomenon has been directly related to what we call spiritual experiences, in which we will discuss in depth on our channel. This topic in the UFO community is heavily suppressed by some of your most popular YouTube podcast channels. We have probably found a universal truth about the UFO phenomenon that will be discussed and elaborated on down the road in later episodes in our series. There will be layers of information unraveled here, guys. As we peel back all the many layers of the UFO mystery, make sure to share your personal experiences and research you guys have gathered to add to the overall collective consciousness that we have created with this channel. Our first full episode of ETK will be released about a week after this video is published. The beginning of our YouTube channel will be mostly comprised of research pertaining to the modern-day UFO phenomenon with names such as Aleister Crowley, Jack Parsons, Kenneth Arnold, Credo Mutwa, and many more who sparked interest in the modern-day UFO phenomenon. We will also discuss UFO cults, religions, and occultic practices linked to groups such as the Heaven's Gates followers, the Nuwapians, the Church of Scientology, the Galactic Federation of Light, the Nation of Islam, and many more. Occult aspects of the UFO phenomenon has been highlighted by a few notable researchers within the UFO and spiritual community. We have to at least give those guys credit for including all of the UFO research in its totality to declare a type of conclusion to the overall mystery of the UFO and alien question. You will find on this channel that we are certainly gaining information from an extraterrestrial source. We are not trying to convince anyone of this claim, rather connect with those who have already accessed this extraterrestrial source, and those who have had made progress in researching UFOs, or who have had personal experiences that relates to the content of our channel. So thanks for watching our video, guys. Stay tuned for the next explosive episode. May the source be with you.
Why them chante ça.